These are the 9 documents that I recommend in an LGBTQ estate plan. So first and foremost, what I call the healthcare trifecta documents. The healthcare power of attorney, and included in that, you want your HIPAA waiver. A lot of lawyers make that yet a separate document, but we have a lot of challenges as to our HIPAA status, so you could make all the decisions in the world, but you absolutely need to be able to be informed. So healthcare power of attorney with HIPAA, your living will or advance directive, which is a document where you state your end of life choices, and then this nifty travel document, the hospital visitation authorization form. Even if everything were puppies and babies and roses in this country, we would still be only recognized as married in 37 countries out of 195 that fly a flag. So these hospital visitation authorization forms are super helpful. You're not arguing marital status. It gets you in the door. In 17 years, 2 couples have gotten their last 5 minutes with their partner because of these. Very, very powerful. Then I do an HEA2, Hospital Visitation Authorization Form 2, for your chosen family. And now that we're doing defensive estate planning and pretending like the marriage doesn't exist, you want to put your in-laws on that chosen family list. So think Golden Girls style as far as your family, friends that are close like family, as well as your in-laws. Then the 3 legal financial documents. First and foremost, your durable power of attorney, which is effective upon notarization and expires at death. Super powerful document. It never expires by reason of lapse of time. You each get 3 of those. So a durable power of attorney, DPOA, and it allows one another to act for one another as if you were personally present. Okay, there's nothing more powerful than being able to step into someone's shoes. You don't get that by virtue of marriage. So the super, super powerful, where you appoint your durable power of attorney. Then we have the will and the trust. So last will and testaments, everyone needs a will. Not everyone needs a trust. But again, from a defensive estate planning perspective, we are recommending all LGBTQ folks get a revocable living trust, because it's what we were using for decades prior to recreate a marriage. There is nothing more powerful than being co-trustees of one another's trusts 24/7. Okay, plus, we'll just pretend this is your revocable trust. Revocable trusts, from an estate planning perspective, were created to avoid probate. You think probate in this country, you think long, you think annoying, you think costly, you think government oversight. We want to avoid it. So with real estate in particular, this is the only way for your real estate to avoid the probate process. Beneficiary designation forms allows you to avoid the probate process there. Plus, in this, you have probate avoidance between the 2 of you. So if we lose the right associated with marriage of probate avoidance upon the death of the first of you, we have recreated it through this joint revocable living trust. So you ultimately have an estate planning reason for it, and then an LGBTQ reason for it, which is marriage protection or marriage recreation. Okay, so durable power of attorney, last will and testament, and revocable trust. And then the 3 companion documents. First and foremost, if you have a little fur baby, okay, who would be your pet care agent? And would you leave an amount per pet? And then I also like to get your vet information, so we know exactly all the information as it relates to the pet. And then your agent for disposition of remains. So do you want to be cremated, buried, or medical science? And last but not least, tangible items, tangible personal property. So that dog Buddha behind me has been in my family for generations. Not really, it's from IKEA. But are there items that you have that you want to go to someone in particular? Grandma's rocking chair, family photos, something like that. They go on the tangible personal property memorandum. So with proper research and whatnot, I do think a lot of you can do these documents on your own. I obviously recommend working with an experienced LGBTQ attorney. I know they don't exist everywhere in the country, so if you're having trouble finding one, I will absolutely help you find one that I know, like, and trust. There's my other fur baby. All right, so those are the 9 documents in every LGBTQ estate plan, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.